Hello friends, Joni here with day 9 for Tony's October ATC Challenge, hosted by Tony over at Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. So this day is 9 Thursday, so day 9 card. My light is disappearing. Clouds just went by. I've been waiting for it to be sunny so I can share my cards, but the sun is not wanting to play today. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Oh, here is my card. It's the new moon. I was born under a new moon at midnight. So I always kind of liked this moon. It's my favorite. And it's kind of the invisible moon or the dark moon. Or I don't know, people have all kinds of names for it. I, of course, used the tarot card, the moon. So it had these really pretty, like dark midnight kind of purpley blue flowers in the back. So I thought that was going to be really cool with a dark moon anyway. And it also had the ring. So that's how I made, a representation of the new moon. I just made a ring and I made it out of glitter. I made a little glitter heart and, I used a white gel pen to add some little curlies at the bottom. Kind of like there's, my made with love because the new moon made me. And that was just a little silver. I thought that looked pretty there. And then that's some black glitter paper, that I cut out with a die cut that makes like a little lacy design. And I added a little bit of glitter. And this is just a paper, scrapbook paper, but I really like the card. So that is my new moon made with love. Number 9, moon card. Okay, so I'm going to do these together. So now we did that. Now we have to do black and orange. So my black and orange card. I really like the way this card came out. Ooh, here it is. Check it out. My black and orange card. Now, I realized after I'd made the card, the tarot I used for the back, I put in upside down. But in tarot, when your card is upside down, that is the reverse meaning. So that's what we're going to go with. It just happened. I didn't intend. It's just the way the cards wanted to be represented. So this one, the 5 of rods, is in reverse. And it is the black and the orange. And I just used a piece of paper in the back that had black and orange stripes. I put it in a diagonal because I kind of thought that was kind of neat. There's some black, you can't really tell. It's really dark black, but it was a candy wrapper. But I really liked it. It was this matte black, foil, and it looked cool. And then I had these kind of gold bats, and so they kind of looked orange to me. There's a little lace. A bow. I had this Grim Reaper. This was my inspiration sticker because it had that beautiful orange sun in the back or orange moon in the back, harvesty moon. And he's jamming out. So I cut the sticker so that his little hand made it look like he was holding his guitar, a butterfly, because it's a transition. It's his butterfly guitar. He's about to riff one. And I really like the way that looks. And then, it's the clock there. He's waiting. He's jamming with the bats until it's time to come jam with you. So there he is. Doesn't it look like he's kind of holding the guitar? The butterfly for transformation. And that was just a little clock wooden button. I was stuck on there. And then there's some little dots. I think it's cool. I like him with the guitar. I like to put guitars in the hands of things. Flowers, plants. So that is something I've done in other crafts. So that's why I have these little guitars. Because that makes me giggle. So the Grim Reaper is jamming. So there is that card. Okay, and then my surprise. So my wee and her friend wanted to make some cards. So they made some cards. Look how cute these are. So we had a sleepover last night, and they were wanting to do a craft, and I said, why don't you go? Boo had already made this one the other day. And she just took a piece of paper, and she's using her flashcards since she's not using them and she's done with them. And so that's what she's putting them on. So those are kind of cool because these are the flashcards she learned her math on. So she put a little paper on this leaf. It's a pin, and she found it in the jewelry, container. And she was like, ooh, I love that. And I said, well, I think we can get that on there. And so we did. I just punched holes so you can still wear it as a pin. And then she glued some leaves on, and she put glitter around, and I think it looks very pretty. So there is her leaves card. She also did a spider card as well. She drew a spider, put glitter. This was one of my crochet spiders. So she glued it down with some, and put some glitter on the threads where the red was. And then some more stickers and glitter with glitter paper. And a glitter spider. Isn't that cool? That's Wee's spider card. Then these, I think at this point, because our friend came over, they weren't going to go with themes, Tony. They gave up. Although your ideas were inspiring. And in some cases, we have a pumpkin card. But at some point, the girl said, do we have to do the prompts? I was like, no. So they just made fun things. But maybe this is Monster. Check him out. So this was some of the book page from something I had made. Ooh. Happy Halloween. How cute is that? And again, they put them on their flashcards. And she made one more. This one's the door of trick-or-treating. So she made a door and spooky and some stickers. And you can see this gold washi glitter paper stickers there. And then she's got this little washi. And I think that turned out very cute. So it looks like a front door there. All right, so those were Wee's. Okay, and then her friend made these. Here's her little pumpkin card. She even drew a little pumpkin. Oops, I think that one came off the other card. So that is cute. Very good. I'll have to glue that back on for her. But she said I could keep them until I shared them. And then she's taking them home. But here she's got some silver washi and some stickers and glitter paper. They had so much fun. I wish I had more stuff like this. I gave him just some cutouts that I'd been cutting, fussy cuts. No ghosts. But I think they did a really great job with what they had. They've been having a lot of fun. We've been learning. Remember I don't know if you've watched all my videos, which you probably haven't. But in one case, the girls went a little crazy with the pom-pom balls when I let them have free range to do a pom-pom ball craft. And we had a mountain of it's like a volcano of pom-poms that should have been in like a science lab or something somewhere. So since that moment, we've been working on not as many. We can use all the stickers, but we don't have to use them all on one thing. And I think they're doing so good. So I love it. So there we go. There is, let me mark this off, and then let me put my 2 cards. So the girls have put some cards in. It'll be, New Moon, and then the Grim Reaper there, the black and orange. And so we'll mark this one out, black and orange. And tomorrow is going to be apple cider. And so we'll do that one. Okay? Apple cider. I've got a few ideas for that one. So I'm excited. So I will see you guys tomorrow in the next one. All right? I'll throw their little cards out again because they're so cute. They did such a great job. They're having fun. Look at even kids are inspired around us to do fun things. I love that. All right, everybody, have a great day. See you tomorrow.